All right, well, we've got to take a short break here. Do you mind reading this out for us?
Now, Marvelous Magic will turn the next 60 seconds into a commercial.
What's up and welcome to the first ever Game Pass Awards, a showcase where we celebrate and award some of the greatest titles to come to Game Pass in 2022. My name is Eric, I go by Game Positive on the internet, and I'll be your host today as we'll be handing out awards in 10 different categories. Game Pass has had an incredible year in 2022. This year we saw nearly 200 games added to the service, all with an average Metacritic score of 78. That includes July adding 21 games in just a single month, with 3 other months, January, March, and May, each having over 15 games with an average open Metacritic score in the 80s. So many great games added, but which ones will walk away with the coveted Game Pass Award? Stay tuned to find out. All of the titles up for awards are nominated and voted on by the official Game Pass Awards voting panel. This panel is made up of over 50 video game content creators. These are some of the best podcasters, writers, YouTubers, streamers, and journalists on the independent video game circuit, and I'm so thrilled that they were able to dedicate their time and expertise to this project. For more information on the lovely people that make up this panel, please make sure to stay tuned after the credits where you'll be able to learn a little bit more about each and every one of them. I also want to make a quick and special shout out to my guest hosts, who you'll meet later on in the show as they present some awards. They really went above and beyond to help produce the show, and I can't thank them enough for it. Before we get started with the awards though, I also want to take a quick second to say thank you to you, the viewer, for tuning in. The Game Pass Awards are not monetized in any way, so if you enjoy the show, a like and a subscribe would go a long way. Also, if you're feeling extra generous, there are many sick kids out there who could use a helping hand, and I would be forever grateful if you took a second to check out my Extra Life campaign that's going to be linked in the description. With all that out of the way, let's start handing out some imaginary digital hardware. First up is the award for Best Family Game to come to Game Pass in 2022. As a father of 2, and as many of you gamer moms and dads out there can relate, I always think about how awesome it would be if one of my daughters grew up to be the next LeBron James or Phil Spencer. However, more realistically, I've always envisioned how incredible it would be for my kids to share in my love for video games. The hobby is a big part of our lives, and it's always a pleasure to share some of that with the people that are most important in our lives. Here are your nominees for the best family games to come to Game Pass in 2022. Man, the banished are really gonna want that back. What is in this? What is this? Oh, it's the winner for Best Family Game to come to Game Pass in 2022, LEGO Star Wars: A Skywalker Saga. Congratulations to the team at TT Games and Warner Brothers Interactive.
What's up, everyone? My name is Kevin, and I'm the founder of Save the Game Media and the host of Project X Talk, an Xbox podcast. Over at Save the Game Media, we pride ourselves on bringing you fantastic gaming and nerd culture podcasts. One aspect of making the content the best it can be is by making our visuals the best they can be. Video games are another medium that prides itself on visuals, with every generation of consoles pushing the boundaries for what is possible in a video game. Whether it's photorealism, cell shading, or pixel art, there's a lot to be impressed with in gaming. Art style, graphical fidelity, and advancements in mocap technology add to the amazing visual displays we as gamers get to experience. I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to see what comes next. Let's take a look at the nominees for Best Visuals in a Game Pass game. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm just enjoying some cheese. Looks like there might be something in my cheese though. Is that a rat? Oh God, that's disgusting. Oh my Lord. It is a rat. It is a rat. But anyway, the winner for Best Visuals in a Game Pass game, A Plague Tale Requiem.
What's good, gamers? This is Retry from Game Pass Daily, your home for everything and anything relating to Game Pass. I'm happy to be here and a part of the Game Pass Awards. Video games are the best form of entertainment. As such, they are home to many of the greatest stories ever told. Throughout time, we've been told exciting tales and gone on to share them with those around us. When not everyone has access to the same games, we can't always sprint to the water cooler after reaching the credits. Thankfully, with Game Pass, we have hundreds of great stories at our fingertips, and more importantly, so do our friends and family. Here are the nominees for the best narrative game in Game Pass for 2022. Who's this guy texting me in the middle of a show? Who's Peter? Oh. Congratulations to Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy.
While you don't often hear it on the radio, some of the best music in the world is made for video games. Ranging from a guy in his garage to a full orchestral arrangement, there have been some incredible pieces of music created for video games. As sound commonly acts as one of the most powerful immersive tools that developers have at their disposal, for many gamers the music is what completes the worlds we play in. The best video game music acts as a tether that keeps us in those worlds even when we're away from the controller. Like putting on the Halo theme to get you through that last set, or using the Halo theme to get you through a long day at the office, or when you're in the shower and there's this awesome echo and you can't help but hum the Halo theme song. Maybe I should update my Spotify playlist, and I know just the place to start. Here are your nominees for the best soundtracks in a Game Pass game in 2022. Man, why won't this thing turn on? Wait, these aren't batteries. What is this? Oh, it's the winner for Best Soundtrack in a Game Pass game, Metal Hellsinger. Congratulations to the team at The Outsiders and Funcom.
Hi, I'm Travis Northup, writer for IGN and prolific host of Bitcast and The Last Word, and I'm here to present the Game Pass Award for Best Multiplayer Game. In a world where gamers increasingly do not have any friends, multiplayer games remind us that connection is important through cooperative experiences, or for those who are truly loners, multiplayer experiences where you can play PvP and sweat on those you disdain. In a year where many exceptional multiplayer games were released, only one can stand above the crowd in true multiplayer PvP style. The nominees for Best Multiplayer Game on Game Pass in 2022 are have, of course, the results here. And the award for Best Multiplayer Game Pass Game goes to Grounded by Obsidian. I have, of course, this reward here for you. Very important. Congratulations, Obsidian. I reviewed Grounded for IGN, giving it a 9 out of 10, my highest score for the year, and must say I quite enjoyed playing your game for literally hundreds of hours. So congratulations, and for all of my multiplayer fans out there, keep sweating. Thank you.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Ainsley Bowden, the founder and editor-in-chief of Season Gaming, and I am the actual host of the Bitcast. Are you like me? Do you mark the dates of E3, Gamescom, the Game Awards, and all the major gaming presentations on the calendar, then prepare food and drink as you get ready to consume previews and announcements of the future games that will later consume your life? Few things compared to the feeling of seeing a new trailer for one of your most anticipated titles, or better yet, seeing something that was completely unexpected, yet gloriously surprising. You know, the feeling that no matter what else happens between now and then, you'll have that shining light sitting over the horizon. It's how I hope to one day feel with the announcement of a new Banjo-Kazooie. But for now, I'll continue to be dead inside. Be that as it may, there is something that makes those reveals a little sweeter and the lack of a new Banjo slightly more tolerable. It's knowing that, thanks to Game Pass, you won't need to hire a financial planner to figure out how you're going to afford to play all of those games when they release. Here are your nominees for Best Day One release on Game Pass in 2022. And the award for Best Day One release on Game Pass in 2022. I have it right here. High on Life from Squanch Games. Congratulations, Squanch Games, on the award. And thank you, everyone. On to the next.
There is an inherent risk anytime a game developer tries something new. Yes, innovation is what moves the industry forward, but you never know how people will respond to something new. As gamers, the resources we have to fund our hobby are sadly finite, and it's often safer to jump into an old favorite than to venture into uncharted waters. With Game Pass, however, taking these risks is a little bit easier, as teams can launch these gaming innovations into the libraries of millions of gamers on day one, and be played with just a simple click of a button. Here are the nominees for the most innovative games to come to Game Pass in 2022. Rewind. Fast forward. Zoom. Zoom in more. I know that guy. That's the winner for most innovative game to come to Game Pass in 2022, Immortality. Congratulations to Sam Barlow and the team at Half Mermaid.
Hello, everyone. My name is Chris. I am one half of the 1 Hour, One Decision podcast, 1H1D for short. As many of you already know, 1H1D is the #1 world-class Joe Rogan toppling podcast for your Xbox Game Pass needs. But seriously, my co-host Tom and I play a random game every week on this amazing service for 1 hour and decide whether it's worth ours or your time to check out. I am so honored to be part of this awesome Xbox Game Pass award show. Now, PC gaming is in many ways the progenitor of Xbox. Many of our favorite Xbox franchises began life on PC and in some cases have installments that remain exclusive to the PC. However, for so long there's been a divide between console and PC, but thanks to the growing support of crossplay and Xbox Play Anywhere, the lines are now blurrier than they've ever been. It's thanks to this that the Xbox community is bigger than it's ever been. Game Pass for PC has seen some incredible growth this year, both in terms of improvements to the app, as well as with the titles added, many of which are among the highest rated games we've seen on Game Pass. Here are your nominees for the best PC Game Pass games of 2022. And the winner of the best PC Game Pass game of 2022 is... Oh, where did this come from? Well, I guess Kojima has to invade another award show. It's Death Stranding. Congratulations, Kojima.
Greetings and salutations, gamers. My name is Luke Lore, the Insipid Ghost, and I am the host and creator of the Xbox Expansion Pass. And I am privileged here today to help bring you the nominees and winner for Best Indie Game to arrive onto Xbox Game Pass in 2022. Indie games are the lifeblood of our industry, and they often stand boldly on the precipice, clearing a path for larger AAA titles to follow. Things like battle royales and roguelites and surviving vampires all began with the indie game community, both developers and players. Oftentimes, these indie games are smaller fish in a vast ocean of digital storefronts where discoverability can be very difficult next to the greater AAA budgets next to them. However, Xbox Game Pass has done its best to help curate and refine this pool of indie titles to be better seen and played by you, the gamer, and celebrate the developers creating them. Here are your nominees for Best Indie Game to arrive onto Xbox Game Pass in 2022. And the winner is Vampire Survivors.
As you can see, there have been a ton of incredible experiences to hit Game Pass this year. And now we have come to the moment of truth. Game Pass Game of the Year. This was our most contested category by far. In fact, as the votes were coming in, there was a three-way tie for almost the entire voting process. This is as strong a metric as any to show just how powerful the breadth of not only great games, but also diverse experiences that Game Pass brings. Here are your nominees for not only the best games to hit Game Pass in 2022, but the games to hit Xbox in 2022. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. Inside this official Game Pass Awards Master Chief helmet is the winner for Game Pass Game of the Year 2022. And the winner is, by just 2 votes, A Plague Tale Requiem. Massive congratulations to Asobo Studios and Focus Entertainment. What an achievement, what an incredible game. What an incredible year for Game Pass.
Hugo, he doesn't deserve this.
I'm sorry, Monsieur. His mind is extinguished.
What have they done?
It's the macula.
They're not a threat. Go to hell!
So that you can save your brother, I'll make you tell us where Hugo is.
Blessed be the child! Blessed be the mother!
Leave it to me. Kill the girl!
Ignore them, Hugo!
I'm sorry for... well, everything.
Thank you all so much for tuning in to the first ever Game Pass Awards. Thank you to the panel for being a part of the voting process. This could have never happened without your support. Special thanks to Ains, Luke, Travis, Chris, Kevin, and Retri for presenting awards. Be sure to hang on to the credits to check out all of the people involved with the presentations and all of the panelists to learn more about them and check out their content. Until next year, this has been Game Positive and the Game Pass Awards. Remember to have fun out there, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon.